is game 2 of the best of 3 between Floss and Yamas. Now, Floss did win the first game, so Yamas is going to have to come back and win this. And if Yamas does not win this game, then Floss will move on to the finals. So we'll definitely see what Yamas will do this time. Um, and what kind of opening? Will he go fast forge expand? And he's going to put his pylon here, so not really sure about that pylon placement. However, you know, he did win one game against Zerg, so I'm not going to question it. But kind of weird pylon placement. I would have placed my pylon more likely around this area right here. Just because you can put your forge here, your cannon behind that, then, you know, a gateway and so on. So, you know, differences of opinion. And we're seeing Zerg not doing any drone scouting. This map, you really don't need to drone scout so much. You know, so I still would drone scout anyway. You should get into the habit of doing it. So you never know when you're getting six pulled. And you know, if there's lings coming toward you and you haven't drone scout and haven't got a spawning pole, it's almost going to be GG for you. But we'll soon see what happens. Now we do have a spawning pool coming out as well. So spawning pool coming out. Now we do have a photon cannon coming here. Again, that is a really bad spot. I mean, this is just a target for roaches right here. I mean, I don't know what Yamas is really thinking right now with this wall. But I've seen better walls in my time, especially from Bronzes. So I've seen better walls. Yes, he will be able to shoot this Overlord back, but see, he goes Forge, but he doesn't go Nexus. Like, it's Forge Nexus. That's how the fast Forge expand is supposed to be done. Unless you're getting 6 pulls. If you're getting 6 pulls, then you can do something a little different. But still. And of course, the lings are just, you know, out there, stop that probe from harassing, you know, putting pylons or, you know, cannons, things of that nature. Lings will go out and get some map control. You have a third coming down for Floss as well. Now, Floss doesn't understand that Yamas has not got a Nexus just quite yet, so he's going to be late on his expansion. He's got to put it down now, but that's a really late Nexus, I believe, in my opinion. He wanted to get his gate first, his wall up, so I guess I understand that. However, you could still put your wall up and get a Nexus at the same time. So we'll soon see how that really goes and how that works. Now, back here at home, you can see Floss is just macroing to his heart's content. Protoss has not put any pressure on him yet. Of course, usually you don't see any pressure until about the 7 or 8 minute mark, roughly, from Protoss. Especially if they do a fast forge expand. Now, the third is done for Floss. So the third is done. We have a Cyber Core coming out as well. Cyber Core going down in this spot here, which is, again, a really bad position because there's only one cannon and this pylon's powering like the cannon and the Cyber Core. Not really the best gameplay, I don't think. But we do have a second gig come down. The second Nexus is done now. So we do see the second Nexus is done. And we're seeing the double gas as before. So now he's got double gas right now. And the question is, you're probably going to go Roachworn. Will he go Aspire? We'll see what Floss will do here. roaches are really powerful, really hard to deal with. So right now it could be building roaches. Yamas doesn't really know because he doesn't have any scout into Floss's base. So Yamas is really not sure what's happening. We also see another gateway coming in, so 3 gateways, and we have weapons level 1 more than halfway done as well. Workbaits are just going, are 3/4 of the way done. So which one is coming out like I expected. We're at the 8-minute mark. We are seeing double evolution chambers as well. That would allow Zerg to also do double upgrades. We don't see any additional sectors right now, so he's just mineral heavy right now, wanting to make sure he's well saturated, which he is. He's well saturated right now. And we were just seeing, pretty good gameplay, safe gameplay by Zerg. With those extract or evolution chambers as well, it kind of buffers against an early push as well, so would allow Floss to get units out, and especially if Protoss has an attack move. Back at home, you can see that Yamas has built some sentries. He's got 6 stalkers, 2 sentries, weapons level 1. Now, there is an overlord perked. Over here, so Floss wants to know when will Yamas go further. We have double robo coming up right now. 67 supply, kind of low for Protoss. So I wonder if he's doing probe production or not. That's pretty low. We should have this base more saturated, especially at this point in the game. And we are seeing numerous pylons coming down right now. Wants to protect himself, make sure he's got good vision of his base. That's never a bad idea. Are we going to see the double immortal like we saw a previous game that he did? So will we see that double immortal now? Roach speed is just about done. We also saw missile attack level 1 just about done, and the ground caprice level 1, and also the metallic boost as well. And 12 additional roaches are coming out onto the field. Now he does want to work down these rocks so that he has access to his 3rd and to his 2nd easier. That definitely does make a lot of sense. Now the roaches are +1 for the missile attacks, and we also have +1 for 1/1 for Protoss. However, Protoss really doesn't have a lot to really defend against a lot of roaches. So I am quite concerned. He does have an observer pack there. He does know he's facing a fairly large roach army. So I'm really kind of concerned on what Protoss couldn't be able to do, because he doesn't have the immortal count. He has some sentries, and that's fine, but you need a huge immortal count. And he does get rid of that overlord, does place his 3rd. Now Zerg's probably gonna know, hey, he's going for a 3rd. Now it's our time to really attack. It is roach speed, so he's gonna come in here. He's gonna snipe that nexus or stop it, from being produced. So that's exactly what he's doing. But us has to cancel it, because all those roaches could easily take down Protoss. Now we do have 3 immortals, not as many as he's had in the previous games, so 3 immortals is not bad. He does block the roaches, a good force field, but Zerg should be able to take out this force. It's going to be a pretty even match. Does get some immortals, and he's seems to be targeting those immortals, which is a pretty smart move by Zerg. Just take those immortals out, and then that would be it. So now he was able to take out the roaches. However, at this point, Zerg can remax if he wishes. Protoss cannot remax because he only has 3 gateways. 4 gateways. Now he's going to have 7. But he has not been really spending his money. His money's kind of high. Zerg goes for a fourth base, and also gets 2 more extractors as well. So at this point, he's also sending lings in, which he never really counted in the previous game. So the lings are in. They just want to do some damage at this point, and we'll soon see what happens. He's going to have a missile melee attack level 1. Now, these probes come up and are just trying to defend as best possible. So we were seeing that he has 5 workers. You know, he's killed about 5, 6 probes. Not a huge lot of probes. 9 probes, 10 probes. 10 probes are down. Protoss is in some serious trouble though. Those roaches are just coming. They're just being, you know, they're just coming wave after wave after wave. And Protoss just doesn't have enough units to defend that. So there's not enough units. Protoss is, you know, trying to make it enough units, but you know, just too many roaches. And now we have infestors as well. This is real good play. He never did face infestors in his previous matchup, and there was no cannon anymore. So these infestors, I mean, Yamas has no clue. Lays the infested Terrans down. Going to get rid of some more probes. And you see 15 workers have been killed. He's also going to focus on the hatch. These infestors move over here, so he's probably going to lay infested Terrans here as well. And he's really trying, I don't know, he doesn't really get the hatch. However, looking on the actual count of workers killed, he's killed 15 probes. So Floss is way ahead right now. We have weapons level 2, 3 coming out, except for Protoss doesn't really have an army. What is weapons level 3 gonna do for him? Really not that much. Infested Terrans have good DPS, so they can, you know, definitely do some damage, take down this Nexus. That's what they're doing. And once that Nexus goes down, so now 2 Nexuses are down. This is GG right here. I mean, there's no way that Protoss can come back from this. The infested Terrans was a good play. You can have 4 immortals, but however, that's not going to help you when you don't have a base. And he could just keep throwing roaches at him right now. And get vision on these immortals. I mean, the immortals are 2-2, but those roaches are going to be 3-3. Or 3-2, sorry. So 2-2 roach against 2-2 immortals. Yes, the immortals will be able to defend. They have more lings, more roaches. Unfortunately, now the surround happens. And this is just CG. I mean, there's no way you can take on that many roaches. Even if immortals are good against the roach. Combination with the lings, the immortals just were not pocket firing, and GG.